Okay, so that was a little bit of a hasty start. I had a quick AFK before we pulled there. All right, so we're doing Blackwing Lair tonight. We're doing private test realm Blackwing Lair. So this is private server. This is not live. It does not go live until tomorrow. So this is basically a practice run to give everybody an idea of what we're going to be doing when we get on live tomorrow, when it goes live at 6 p.m. server time. Ooh, that Bell Striker proc. Alright, so... So yeah, again, this is, Alright, we're here in direction to play safe. Which is probably smart. Oh, our itchy ears. Turn that on. I'm paying attention, I promise. I promise I am. Alright, there we go. It's crazy because stuff is just gonna die so fast here. Like, this isn't really the worry. The worry is the dragons. The orcs are no concern at all. Alright, sorry. Alright. Is that working? That is not working. Hold on. I can't read any comments. If there are any comments, so I apologize. Oof. That lagged it out real good. Okay. Why? Go! Well, there shouldn't be a way for me to pull aggro on this. That's the good news. Shouldn't be possible if I don't have buffs. Terrible. Oh, man, that's choppy. Probably because I'm running like 4 clients right now. Okay, we're gonna not kill it. That's the plan. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do this. And what we're gonna do here is we're going to kill it, but we're going to intentionally not kill it. So we're gonna stop at 5%, whether it's successful or not. That is the plan. All right. I don't have double fell striker. Hopefully, I will have H called gloves by then. I think after this we might do MC splits, or I might do them afterward. I'm not sure which, but I'm just gonna pretend that I got them because they're molten core loot, and I should have them next anyway. All right, but since this is a private test server, you can spawn anything you want. So like, I've got an untamed blade. I've got all sorts of stuff. We've got things that don't really exist in game, like that. Zulian Tiger isn't in game yet, but we're screwing around with it anyway. Uh, So that's what's going on here, but we made our characters exact duplicates of what our live WoW Classic characters are, with a couple of exceptions because the mechanics are a little bit different on the private servers. We need more hit, so you'll see that I'm using True Strike Shoulders and Black Crow instead of Flame Scarred and Bloodseeker. So you'll see a couple of changes there. I'm pretending that I have the H-Core Leather Gloves. Pretend that. Also, there's no 15 agility to gloves enchant right now. That comes out with 8Q. Okay, right. So it's a little bit cheesed, but like very, very minor cheese. It's not like I gave myself Thunder Fury and Gressel and Nax gear for this. So, that is the plan here. You can see that we got all sorts of consumes here. Um, I hope that I'm that prepped for it. We'll see if I am that prepped. Oh, denied. Oh yeah, we're not gonna have Diamond Flask for that. We should have Diamond Flask should come out with Phase 3, but Phase 3 isn't live yet, so we're not gonna have it at the time that we do the Blackwing Lair run. Okay, so the goal here is to kill this in less than 45 seconds. That's the plan for this boss. If we can kill it in less than 45 seconds, we can do it with one tank dying. So we have Oms going as the first tank here. All right. The other thing that we're gonna do All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go. Veil of Stress. I don't know why those didn't work. Okay, let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Ooh, tail whipped. Tail whipped. Hey, your groceries showed up there in your room. Mhm. Yeah, Kenny is the one who told me that they were there. The dude didn't knock or ring the doorbell or anything. Nice. Yeah, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I didn't know they were there until Kenny like rang the doorbell 3 or 4 or 5 times. So good on Kenny because he was like, yeah, otherwise the crackheads are gonna get it, and I'm like, they probably would have. I didn't I didn't know they were there. Like 15 minutes ago. Yeah. Right. Yeah, you look a little rough around the schnoz there. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna let her sleep. Yeah. Yep. No problem. Yep. What are you using? OEB, rank 10, flame guards. Does Heiser really have rank 10? Hmm. Alright, what do we need? That's a 10-minute. Sure, this isn't gonna take. Is that English? Athos? I don't know if that's English. Alright, so we're about to hit this again. Portuguese, okay. I don't speak Portuguese, I do speak Spanish though. I probably should have been able to pull that out. Yeah, so what we intentionally did, we intentionally died there even if we were gonna kill it. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we intentionally stopped at 5% and let everybody die. Oh, this is looking pretty good. I'm liking these numbers. Alright, I don't know if we're going to kill it this time. I think we're going to try it a couple more times. Again, we are intentionally dying on this fight so that we get more practice at it. Intentionally dying on this. Okay, they also called on that one. There were no Blood Fury. Okay, so they're talking about maybe hitting another fire pot during the fight. Okay. There's a DK. Everybody standing, everybody waiting. Well, that's a wipe. That's a big time wipe. That was a big wipe. Crit for 8.5K killed the tank. Whew. That's pretty significant right there. Well, yeah, you should have a shield on while you're wrecking. Okay. Why do I have execute macroed? What do you mean? I have all my buttons macroed, right? So like they all have macros, and most of them are just the start attack macro because you don't want to ever untarget something and lose time on your white swings. You always want to have your swing timer running. So that's if not use action 60, which is the attack button, then use action 60, which is the attack button, right? So if it's not auto swinging, it tells it to auto swing. This is based on the old API, the private server API, not based on the language that the current WoW Classic runs on, right? So with WoW Classic, you can have your macro just actually /start attack, all one word, and that'll do it. This requires a little bit more. But you'll see that like all of my other ones also have that. If not is use current action 60, then use current action 6, then use action 60. But they also have dancing things. Like if I'm not in Berserker stance, it'll put me in Berserker stance and then cast Whirlwind. Okay, wait. All right, 14k, 15k. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Okay. So we're gonna let it kill us again. You don't really know that much about it. Okay, well, I mean that's not like a problem. It's generally so again, this is private server. This is not the live WoW Classic. Blackwing Lair isn't out in live WoW Classic yet. It will be out tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST. We're going to be going for server first. So this is basically practice run where we have like GM privileges and stuff. But this is all copied straight from my profile from Light's Hope. So all of the add-ons, all of the buttons, all of the macros, all of the settings, that is all copied straight over. So if you've been watching this stream before, this is identical to the setup that I had on private server, on Light's Hope, on Lightbringer, on all that stuff. So that's what you're seeing here. But yeah, basically any button that requires a specific stance, I have macroed to put me into that stance and then use the item, and then use the ability, right? So it'll, let's see, texture name is active, is castable, get shapeshift form 2. If it's 2, 1, 2, 3, battle stance is 1, defensive is 2, berserker is 3, right? So form info, get the info, is if it's 2. If it's 2, leave it alone. If it's not 2, make it 2, right? So that'll put me in defensive stance and then cast disarm. Why are we clicking off GFPP? Oh, because we're not going to have one. Okay. So, but all of them have start attack macroed into it so that I don't need to like actually right click on the mob in order to do it. Like right here, I'm in range and I'm going to wait, but when I hit Sunder Armor for my first button, it will auto start my swing timer. There we go. There we go. Kill me. Okay, try that again. Let's see. Kind of complicated. Any tips on how to get started with macros? Yeah, so as it turns out, the macro language is so much easier, significantly easier in WoW Classic than it is on this. So yes, this stuff is complicated. I straight up copied and pasted this. I searched for it. I did a Google search. I've also done a Google search on macros for WoW Classic, which there is a little bit more power you can do, but you can't do things that are scripting, right? Like if I hit decursive, you can set up a priority list so it'll decurse tanks and then melee and then ranged. But you can't use script, any kind of script in WoW Classic. They disabled it, so that's not really there. But a quick Google search for WoW Classic macro will absolutely tell you all that stuff. So you can have it, you can have macros that like will target a thing unless the thing is dead. So that's like a useful macro for Devilsar, for example. You can have it spammable that it will target Devilsar if it's alive. If it's not alive, then it will target nothing. Right, so it will only target a live one while you're waiting for it to respawn. Even if there's a dead one on the floor, it can do that. Okay, let's go. Okay, I popped that a little bit too late. Okay, so I popped Death Wish a little bit late there. All right. Yeah, so you should be able to do a quick Google search to find some of the macro API for WoW Classic. You probably don't need the stuff for what we're doing here because this isn't the same language that the client is based on, so it just straight up doesn't matter. Okay, let's try this again. I need to make sure that I am popping that cooldown a little bit earlier. Did I give myself Juju? I did. Okay. 100 fire resist. All right, let's go. Okay. Why intentionally weapon the boss? Are we going for it in a specific way, or well, okay? So what we're doing here is we're practicing the timing on this boss because you basically have 45 seconds before the first tank is gonna die. He's gonna get burning adrenaline and then boom. So we want to kill it within the first 45 seconds. So we're timing our DPS for that. But the reason that we aren't fully killing it every time is that this is really difficult to respawn because it's got an RP event. So we can't just like bring him back. If we kill him, he's kind of done. So we got intentionally wipe so that we can start the encounter again. And again, this is all practice, right? So we're gonna do a bunch of runs at this. Yeah, so we're basically that's the story here. Um, hmm. Okay, 10. Okay, we're going for it. We're going for it. We're gonna kill it. Okay, so we did it. The other reason that we want to kill that really quickly is that we want to keep this buff. The Essence of the Red is super duper good. And if we can keep that and run that into these next packs, that is super good. Okay, we're just gonna GM kill all of that because we know how to kill this stuff. And we're just gonna cleave it all down because we're gonna have a melee heavy composition. As you can see, we've got a lot of melee. We've got a lot of Fury Warriors. We're on like 15 Fury Warriors. Oh, can't let that happen. Okay, I need to check the spreadsheet. Okay, we're gonna single target everything down. AoE when it's called for, not before. Very important. Let's go, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go, boys. We're gonna go straight up the left side. We've got assignments for all of these suppression devices, about which rogue is on which device. There are 5 down here. There are like 2 in there. Or maybe there's only 1. Maybe there's only the 1 in there. And then there are more up on the second floor over here. Whoops. Oh, I should not have done that. Oof, oof. We got a suppression on me. That's not good. Which one? Wow, that was a mess. That was a super mess. Okay. That was a super mess. Okay, so what happened there was that it was a bad pull. They tried to pull 1 and they ended up pulling, what was that, 3 Hatchers and the set of Taskmasters too. So this is one of the major parts that we're going to be practicing here tonight, is that we're going to be practicing the suppression room. This is very important. It can be really difficult for guilds that aren't coordinated. Luckily, we're a very coordinated guild, and we've got a lot of planning that's gone into it, a lot of assignments, a lot of everybody's supposed to know what they're supposed to do, right? And if everybody does their job, then we're probably good. But yeah, we could have survived 2 hatches, but we couldn't survive 2 hatchers, 3 taskmasters, and 100 whelps like that. Yes, we could probably survive through 2 hatchers, but we want to do this correctly, right? So we're just going to call the wipe, everybody dies, come back, reset the whole thing, and then start again from scratch. Where are my band-aids? Where are the Sunders at? Come on, boys. If we can kill him before that flame strike, that would be really, really good. Okay, there's a hatcher coming. Oh, that's suppression. Suppression is bad, dude. That's suppress. Come on. Oof. Okay, so I missed that call for AoE. All right. Oh. I waited for the call. All right, so there might be a lot of differences between what we're looking at here and what we're looking at in WoW Classic. A lot of... Oh, hold on. Hang on. Okay, so a lot of things might be completely different in WoW Classic, like the time that it takes for the whelps to respawn. A lot of the videos that we're watching from like 2005 shows that they are much, much slower to respawn than what we're seeing right here. It also shows that the suppression devices stay down much, much longer than what we're seeing here, like up to 5 minutes. We're going right at 6 server tomorrow. Yes, I believe that is the plan. We're shooting for server first, which is why we're doing all the PTR practice here. We're shooting for server first. Since all the servers go up at the same time, who knows? It might be world first. I sincerely doubt it, though. It's not. It's not going to be world first, but it's probably going to be server first. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that was a bad pull. So yeah, we should be going right at 6 server tomorrow. You're going at the regular time, 9 server? That's not bad. Yeah, I actually took the day off tomorrow so that I can be available at that time. Because that's 4 o'clock my time. That would still be during my workday. So I took the whole day off. Which is cool because I got a bunch of business stuff that I need to take care of anyway. I got a bunch of like, I gotta go to the DMV, I gotta get a haircut, I gotta do a bunch of stuff during business hours. So that's probably good that I took the whole day off. I sundered it. Helm of the Great Chief. What even is that? Okay. Oh, that looks like it's pulling the whole room. Okay. Oh, that's not ideal. Alright. I'm cheesing it a little bit. Oh man, that lag. right, that's pretty good. So the way we're doing this is that any of the rogues that are supposed to be on a suppression device should not be doing anything else. Like they should not be doing any damage. They are not attacking anybody. We also don't know if the flame strike, it very well might be interruptible. Oh, suppressed. Who is supposed to be on this one? Alright, alright. Recover, we had a couple of people die. Alright, we're working on having our rogues do the assignments for the suppression devices. Yeah, we're getting some bad patrol patterns here. That's why it's taking so long to pull this. Well, that was terrible. So much lag. Yikes. Happy Tuesday, JT. Thanks for tuning in, man. We're doing some Blackwing Lair private test server. We're doing a little practice. Patch is not today. Patch is tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Alright, let's do that. Alright, we'll wait for the next one to pop. Okay, what gear do I have for this? Okay, so we made exact duplicates of our WoW Classic characters. So like I'm still using Crown of Destruction and Ixia Tooth. On this server, you need a little bit more hit than you do in WoW Classic, so I'm using True Strike Shoulders, Cable Black Baron, Savage Gladiator. I mean, it's all the same stuff that I've already got, right? With the exception of Aged Core Leather Gloves because I don't actually have those. But I'm supposed to get them next, so theoretically, if we get them tonight or whatever, I'll have them for Blackwing Lair. So I don't really have a problem with that. I mean, it's the very smallest bit of cheese. Yeah, pre-patch gear. It's the stuff that we actually have in WoW Classic. Of course, this is a private server, so you can spawn anything you want. So I gave myself a second Fell Striker. Gave myself an Untamed Blade and some other stuff. But it's like not really. I'm not actually using any of that stuff. I also gave myself like a Corrupted Ashbringer. Okay, but I'm not using it. The idea is that you want to practice how you're going to play. So we're trying to use the same stuff that we actually have. Wow, Winterfall Firewater in the auction house is 7 gold each. What in the world? Wow, wow, wow. Should have bought more of that. Alright, so generally it's a good idea on these packs to pop a greater fire protection potion because of the rain of fire. So I'm going to do that right now. Oh, actually it looks like they might have rebuffed us anyway. Okay, we're going to kill the same boss again. We're going to respawn it and do it again. Okay, so we respawned it, and we're gonna fight it again. Just do this fight over. Alright, let's go, 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 go. Alright, Star has a huge threat lead. Okay, there's the blast wave. Alright, so it's like that. Curses! What curses? Yeah, so that was a little bit unfortunate. I shouldn't be getting knocked back like that. I need to be a little bit further forward so that he knocks me into the wall instead of back into the gate. It's because I was knocked into a dead zone where I couldn't quite intercept back in, but I was still slowed down, so I had to walk back in. That was not ideal. Oh, this is boring as hell. This music is terrible. You guys got any requests? You want to listen to any metal? Anything you want to listen to? I take requests. Alright, Warlocks go right. Aswagan is going to tank the Technicians. So the Technicians, as far as we've understood it, are going to have separate aggro. You're the healer officer. Any way to get access to the healing assignments? I don't even think I have that. I don't. I mean that would be like Bezoit, I think. Hmm. Uh, what do you mean the healing assignments? Like who is assigned to which target to heal? Like who are going to be the healers for the tanks and who are going to be the raid healers? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know what you mean by healing assignments. I think generally the shamans are raid heals because they can do chain heal, and generally the priests are the tank heals. I think that's how that works. Uh-oh, my restream chat crashed. Let's try that again. We're having some technical difficulty with the restream chat. All right, might sound weird. Yes, exactly. But I see Bezoit has done assignments by Pact, which I would like to see. For example, you need a druid to remove disease from the mages. I mean, I think that's all on our spreadsheet. I don't know if I actually don't know if I'm allowed to share that with you. So let's see, technicians, healing assignments. Hang on, we're gonna pull here. Okay, well I fucked that up. Suppression room technicians. Okay. Shaman's assigned to tank means that you're spamming chain heal off them. If the tank is not taking damage, feel free to focus on raid healing. Tanks are getting slammed. Tanks are getting slammed though, so need more than just a priest on them. Okay, so I guess what that is, shamans are gonna be chain healing off the tanks, and like I don't really know what. I don't know that it would be a lot of benefit to like see who's assigned to what. Like how many are assigned to each might make sense, but it would really depend on your raid composition, how many shamans you bring, how many priests you bring, and particularly how good they are. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6. 6 healing shamans. 6 healing shamans there, and we got 1 on Star, 1 on Alms, 1 on Azragon, 1 on Kylie, 2 on Kylie, 1 on Puffy Muffins / the Raid. Because I think Puffy is going to be tanking here. So, as far as shamans are concerned, they seem to be 1 each. And for the technician packs, priests, we have 4 priests, and we have 4 tanks. And each one of the priests is assigned to a different tank. So each tank gets a priest and a shaman assigned to them. Six, 4, 1. Yeah, okay, so that's exactly the same. So let's see, Star has a shaman and a priest. Alms has a shaman and a priest. Azragon has a shaman and a priest, and the druid for what is that? Poison? Whatever the debuff is. Looks like a poison debuff on the sheet. Kylie has 2 shamans and a priest. Puffy has 1 shaman. So I don't know if that helps you. But yeah, it seems that each one gets a shaman and a priest. Actually, I don't know if our guys are spec'd into either of those things because we were running into problems with buff caps. I don't know if either of them have it, actually. Yeah, it sounds like you're on the right track for it. Yeah. Oh man, I feel like one of my roommates is getting me sick. He's been sick for a few days. Starting to feel that a little bit. Oh man, I need to get some fire potions ready for tomorrow. Do I even know anybody who makes them? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Woof. Woof. Oh man, that's a lot of lag. I'm gonna have to make sure that I clear all of my caches and stuff. Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. That's a wipe. Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick, and I will be right back.
Couldn't resist, could you?
Okay, let's go, let's go. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta like close a whole bunch of programs. I don't think this is the right target for us. saw you were sleepy. Just figured I'll go to sleep. Yep. Yeah. You're on streams. By the way, I got you buffs. Yeah. So you got buffs. Oops. Yes, that is a grill. In fact, it is in fact a grill, a real grill. Oh, we're respawning it again. Okay. I'm gonna be paying attention this time. It's only like the fifth time we've killed it. You can still be my girlfriend, Dury. I heart you. Like where you been all my life, Dury? But you got to play with us. It's crazy. Like one of the reasons that I wanted to play on this server was because I wanted to play with like you and Pizza and stuff. And basically I basically just haven't even seen Pizza like the whole time. Oh, hey, that's a green light, bro, right there. That's a green light. You and me. I'm flying out. What? That's the wrong target. Oh, ready to fire. Oh, that's why I can't hear anything. What? Pizza? Pizza's watching too. Where have you been? Okay, that's it. I'm making a tour of the U.S. to come hang out with all of you guys. Actually, Pizza. When I was in Florida, like shortly after New Year's, I was there for Games Done Quick. Awesome Games Done Quick. I thought about hitting you up, and then I looked at the geography of Florida and realized that I was absolutely nowhere near you. So I decided against it, figuring that that wasn't really going to be possible because it was like probably 6 hours away. I was down in Orlando for Games Done Quick, and that was a lot. That was a pretty good time. Except when I got really sick and was basically dying in a hotel room for 3 days, which is interesting because then after getting back, I got sick again, and now the guy who's staying with me is really quite sick, and I'm starting to feel a little something yet again. So who knows? Maybe it's that coronavirus. Maybe who knows? Who knows? Could be anything. Yeah, sick marathon, man. I do see Dury on sometimes. I do see Dury on occasionally, but he never like stays on. I don't know. should level a character. I've got a couple of low-level characters that I've been working on. I've got a 33 shaman and a 45 rogue that I've been working on. Level 30 forever. You gotta get 35. Become an alchemist. Make that money. Why would we click off GFPP? Fuck. Alright, fine. Fine, we'll click off GFPP. Target that one. Target that one. Well, if you want, we could probably get you to 45, and then you can hang out with me and that grill that was just on screen a minute ago. I unplugged the thing. Is that better? Can you hear me, Morgan? All right, so that's a way better way to do that pull. We're gonna pull it around here. We're gonna leave Azragon to tank the dudes. We're gonna tank the Spellbinder over here and the Dragon guy over here. And with these guys all here, we can just shred them real quick. I think that's a much better way to do this. All right, so then we probably missed that other thing. So Dury, if you want to, we could probably power level you to 45, and then you can play with me and that girl that was just on screen, because she's playing a shaman, and she's like level 45, and I'm playing a rogue, and I'm like level 45, and we could do the rest of that together if you wanted. Making food? Is that Pop Tarts? Oh, come on, get on the right target. Why do you do this? Stupid. Stupid targeting. No, wrong. Okay, Josh, I'll be here. I'll be here for you. What is going on here? Okay, so that was awful because tab target is terrible here. Oh. Oh. Hmm? Mm. No, but that looks really good. It smells really good too. Okay, we're gonna do this again with the intent that we're going to be spawning Felguards, so we're going to prioritize getting out of Rain of Fire. That's the point. Jerry can't play 24/7, but you got some available times. Yeah, I haven't really been playing much of that character very much on my own either. I've basically just been playing it with her, and we get 2, maybe 3 days a week that we're able to play those. So we could definitely coordinate some time that we're able to do that, and maybe I could even boost you a little bit, get you caught up. Oh my God, that's terrible frame rates. Look at that. That's awful. That's much better on the tab target. Oof. Okay. Definitely gonna have to restart my computer before tomorrow. Okay, I guess that's how we're gonna do it on live now. Oh, wrecked. Got him. Do I even have PMs for you on Discord? All right, I'm getting a call that I need to stop streaming PTR. Okay, sorry guys, that's going to be it for tonight. We will see you tomorrow for the actual Blackwing Lair release.